Hello everyone! Usually we have some videos about concerts in Oslo or pretty much anywhere else. There are concerts that are worth attending, and that's what I did so far at this YouTube channel. But as of yesterday, some extreme measures were implemented to avoid or stop the coronavirus pandemic. So we're gonna do something else, a little series about our everyday lives during these trying times. And today is pretty much the first day since this whole extreme measures stuff was implemented. Yesterday they cancelled a bunch of concerts and festivals already. Today there's gonna be probably more cancellations, and more places are going to close down indefinitely. But what does it look like? This is what we will intend to explore today. Well, I hope it's not gonna be dramatic, and I hope you're not gonna think I'm trying to make fun of the situation. It is quite serious, and I'm sure that most of you are just like me, in the sense that you've never experienced anything like this before. So it's, well, it's not very happy, but still a historic moment. So let's see what it looks like. The local store already seems crazy. Oh, and this kid seems crazy too. Oh, it's on. So in the heart of Oslo, there is little to be actually said. There is virtually no difference when it comes to the amount of people walking around the Tiger. Okay, maybe a bit less, but then again, it's what day is it? Thursday? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a Thursday. So, you know, as usual. But let's check out other places where maybe there are some unusual activities, or maybe the tiger is smiling a bit differently. Who knows? As you can see, the tiger is shiny. Because of all the people who try to climb it and
all the corona.
Now nobody dares touching the tiger, and not without a good reason. I don't dare touching it either. So let's just not touch sculptures for a while. Health rule number one: don't touch the famous sculptures, kids or tourists or whoever you are, because that's gonna be bad for your health. And even though it's, what's that? Oh, about a screensaver. Ah, especially don't touch the tail, because the tail is not a nice place to be touched anyway, and especially not the balls. As you can see, the Empire has already set foot in this chaotic city to control the situation, and their troops are already in, and soon they're gonna be checking all your droids, so remember to have your certificates about your droids with you, because otherwise they might give you hell for it. And listen to sad music as well. The Empire is pretty sad. They lost 2 Death Stars after all. They lost the Emperor, who's actually back, but I've never watched episode 9. Fuck that shit. But the rest seems to be nice. I mean, like, other than the Imperial presence, there are still rebels around. Just if you take a look at all these people. Oh fuck, the Empire come. Run! There is a huge rebel activity going on in this area, but let's find out where. like this. Oh yeah, so this. The last time I attended the Wacken Festival was in 2015. Back then we had no coronavirus, no other viruses either, or perhaps there were, but not in Europe and not anything to be afraid of. But they still had this Mondkapje, what the fuck is it in English, I don't know, in their packages. So maybe this will save lives. Maybe not, probably not actually, but anyway.
Are we going
Oh,
into the heart of the corona?
should we head to the heart of the coronavirus, to the train station?
The society is like a body. The people and the traffic is its veins pumping blood, and the train station is the center of it all.
Let's check it out.
Check out this man. He got kyllinggryta.
Uppland, a place of love, even in times of pandemics. There are people who love each other and they express it physically and verbally as well. But it's not advisable to make love during virus times, because you might infect your partner, or your partner might infect you. So people, stay away from each other. Love is for the weak, or for the people who want to get infected. So my advice here is stick to masturbation. During the time of a viral outbreak, this is probably the worst place to be. Many people walk around here on a daily basis, or an hourly basis as well. And this is probably a dumb idea for us to be here, so let's get the hell out of here. And if you're watching this and you're here as well, then you should get the fuck out of here too. Don't go to the train stations or airports. Don't go anywhere, but if you have to, then don't go to these two places. Look at this, it's disgusting anyways. Fuck it. But no, let's go to someplace else. It already looks like in these apocalyptic films where the cities are abandoned, the cars are abandoned, and the shops are closed or dead. See these scooters, they're just lying around pretty much like all the time. But if you were only to see this, then you would get a sense of apocalypse, I think.
It raises the question, where are the riders? In the hospital?
Where are the riders? The riders are probably in the hospital, because they are usually irresponsible when it comes to driving. And keep in mind that even though it's corona, a car can still kill you faster if it hits you, and you can kill yourself faster as well if you just drive or commute the inadequate way, I think. But what's more important is this is the what is it? Spectrum Scena, and this is where Lemmy played his last concert in Oslo with Motorhead, and I was fucking there, bitches. And you were not. Okay, maybe you were. Okay, let's go.
Full influenza, fy fan. Oj, 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 polio, äsch fan.
Rockin is supposed to close down in just about an hour, so we might take our very last beer here ever. Well, let's see what it looks like on the inside.
21 mars, corona. Nej, vilken datum är det? Idag dato corona. Man säger ingenting.
One meter distance. Not be nailing that. It says we should keep 1 meter distance from each other, so like This is how you're supposed to talk to each other during Corona times. Maybe. Is it 1 meter? Yeah, looks like so. Bye bye, Sigmund. Say goodbye to Sigmund. Say goodbye to me. Oh yeah. Now we explore how the virus outbreak affected alcohol sales in the bazaar. A bizarre bazaar. Okay, maybe that's what we're doing. But still, let's check it out. Alcohol is still alcohol. Everybody's buying just like nothing happened, perhaps even more. Even Sigmund's buying. And he's poor. Sigurd is not getting laid. That's what the sign says. And maybe it's for the best this time. Because he's not getting the virus either if he's not getting laid, does he? And as always, your hand to use. Alright, so the first day got survived. Yeah, first day since these extreme quarantine measures, that is, not since the outbreak of the virus. The city doesn't feel that different. There are people on the streets still. A lot of them doing some panic shopping and supposedly buying all the toilet paper. But we don't need toilet paper here anyways on this floor because we wipe our asses with our hands. No. But it was funny though, wasn't it? So let's see where this escalates tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna go into the city center again, only to see mediocre stuff. You know, we'll see what happens. And let's hope that Rockin will be able to come back after all this ends. Well, we sort of made our contribution to them by buying some beers. And we'll see. Okay, stay tuned for more and stay healthy.